Welcome to Human to Oxygen. Today we're going to talk about the Santa Claus effect. It is Christmas time, and this is for many of my people out there who are studying religion and deciding on how they feel about it. And maybe you believe you're an atheist, or maybe you believe now you're spiritual, and you don't want to practice organized religion anymore. The Santa Claus effect. Well, this is what it's called. The reason being, here we go with my sob story. When I was a kid, I was the biggest Santa believer. I mean, I left out milk and cookies. Santa Claus had his own handwriting. I don't know how he got into my house. We didn't have a chimney, but you couldn't tell me he wasn't real. So that one Christmas, I'll never forget. It was the year Game Boy came out because I got one that year. And I realized where I got it from because I saw it in the house before it was under the tree. And yeah, I got the Santa Claus effect. Boy, was I mad. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was so upset. Couldn't believe, how could you guys lie to me? I was mad at my family. I mean, eventually I got over it, but I was a little crushed. Excuse me. My imagination had went wild with Santa Claus, and my belief in him was, just amazing. So when I found out, I said, what? Santa's not real? The anger set in. And this is why they call the Santa Claus effect the same thing as far as when it's in terms of religion. Because the moment you find out, well, is God real? Has everybody been lying to me all this time? Feels like when someone takes away Santa, or the Easter Bunny, or the Tooth Fairy. Guess you could call it the Easter Bunny or Tooth Fairy effect as well. But just saying that the anger sets in. When you find out that something may not be real that you believed in so wholeheartedly, it can make you angry. However, just the fact that you believe is a special gift. Belief is a gift. And everyone's gift of belief gives them different gifts on top of that gift. So because I believe, I may be able to see things differently. Because I believe, I may be able to help people differently. Because I believe, I may be able to, whatever your gift is. So as we talk about the Santa Claus effect, what we're going to come up with right now is just the fact of, don't stop sharing because you're angry, because you don't know what to do next when something is taken away from you. The Santa Claus effect is pretty much that your whole imagination is taken away, and now I'm mad, so I'm going to hold all my love and energy and sharing to myself. That's not fair. It's not fair to the world, and it's not fair to other believers who you could be helping. Belief is a gift. So no matter what you believe in, no matter what's taken away from you, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Judaist, and let's just say you come to a certain point where you're like, man, this organized religion is not for me, that's fine. But spirituality is spirituality, and the fact that you believe, you've already received a gift. So, can't take it away, you still got to share it, you know? It's kind of like, oh, I'm angry, so I'm never going to believe in Santa Claus again. And now I'm not going to tell any kid about Santa Claus. Could you imagine what the world would be like if nobody told anybody about Santa Claus anymore? It wouldn't be a nice place, especially at the end of the year when you're celebrating the harvest of the whole year and giving gifts and sharing with family. It's in the middle of the winter. That's why we do it, you know? Not just for Santa Claus. It's the sharing, the giving of all you come to in the ending of the year. So what if we didn't share that anymore? What would happen? So it's the same thing with religion. Okay, let's just say you don't believe in God anymore. So what, are you going to be mean and walk around and not share and give to your neighbor? And it's not going to help nothing. The whole world will be in total chaos and anarchy, and we'd be shooting each other. So what I'm trying to say is, with the Santa Claus effect, don't let it stop you from giving. Don't let it stop you from sharing. I understand when you find out things aren't real, the anger sets in. But after the anger, you have almost a grieving process, and you have to figure out, well, what is my next step going to be? What is the next thing I'm going to do? But don't stop the love that you have in your heart from flowing. Love is important, and the joy of Christmas, or the joy of whatever God you believed in, The joy is still in you. So it's up to you to continue to share it. This is GA signing out in Santa land, Christmassy. Yeah, yeah, I'm back to believing in Santa. I am. I'll never stop believing in Santa. So as far as religion is concerned, I will always remain spiritual. It's just putting a name on that spirituality. It's no need. It's bigger than a name. But that's for another day. GA signing out. Have a happy holiday. Happy Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, all of them.